Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're doing fine today. This video is being transmitted from the city, Mexico City. The weather is kind of hot, but the air is kind of cold. And basically, I'm always wearing a jacket because my transportation is by walking. I walk everywhere I go. I don't use public service at all. The city isn't that big. I invite you all to come and visit us sometime, but never, never, ever trust anyone in the city. Have you ever wondered about how inspiration affects us individually throughout our process of creating new songs, new poems? Well, basically, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share a lecture which I consider my main inspiration, my main source of inspiration to come up with cool ideas in my music. And to begin with, I will read a foreword from a book called Dangling from the Golden Bridge and Other Narrow Escapes by John Anthony Adams. Basically, for me, words are free. We use words the way we want to, but when it comes to a copyright shit, things become a fucking lawsuit, a war, etc., etc. And this time, I want you all to know that I'm not making money on this kind of videos. I just want to share knowledge with you. On my musical videos, which is my own shit, my music, I expect to make everything with them. And feel free to download my shit too, my music. I mean, man, there's nothing we can lose. There's nothing we can lose. Well, I'm gonna read the foreword so you can feel the difference between speaking and reading. There's a big difference. And also, well, let me start with this foreword. I have long been fascinated by accounts of very unusual narrow escapes from such varied terrors as falling, crashes, and highway vehicles drowning, earthquakes, towering tidal waves, forest fires, erupting volcanoes, tornadoes, lightning strikes, executions, bullets, artillery shells, bombs, and other threats to life. However, I have never found a book in which the author tried to collect the most amazing narrow escapes ever recorded from a wide variety of very lethal dangers. This book was written in an attempt to do so. The account of these seemingly miraculous survivals are interesting in themselves, but it is also fascinating to explore why they were possible. How, for example, can a person survive a direct lightning strike, a ride in a tornado funnel, a fall for miles without a parachute, and live to tell about it? The causes of every improbable narrow escapes will be discussed in the following chapters. Another very interesting aspect of close brushes with death is that the survivor who has been saved at the last instant by some incredible, unexpected stroke of luck can tell us much about what people experience in the moments before suffering such a death. For instance, A man who has fallen from a great height without a parachute toward a toward apparently inevitable death can relate their sensations experienced in a fatal fall if, by some fluke, he lands in such a way that he survives. Survivors' collections of their thoughts, emotions, and actions during narrow escapes are given in connection with many of the stories in this book. Well, I'm gonna read just one short story. It's called Risky Encounters and Racing Minds. Our pilots headed for an apparently certain fatal crash gripped by numbing terror. Their minds are fully occupied with the desperate struggle for survival, and if their efforts prove useless, the final reaction typically is fair frustration and then resignation. It is a well-known fact that the last spoken sounds on the cockpit recorder are not gasps or screams, but often, though always edited out in consideration of surviving family members, a bitter "oh motherfucking shit." People who have narrowly missed death in accidents provide graphic accounts of the state of mind a person who expects to be killed. Many are understandably terrified by others' report little fear or even a feeling of great calm just before their expected death. One reason that many victims may not feel terror in rapidly developing accidents is that their aroused minds concentrated on the desperate search for a means of survival and operating with enormously increased speed and clarity simply did not permit terror or panic to enter the consciousness. Well, friends, I hope you like my fucking pronunciation and consider one fucking important point here. I do not speak English every day with everyone at all, but mainly I try to acquire a good, perfect pronunciation because I'm planning to go global, dudes. So be prepared, my friends. So see you then, and fuck off.